Alright, we're gonna continue playing the same game we've been playing for a while. Back in Factorio. So on BSP we're gonna continue with our same series we've been doing for a while. We're gonna just make a few things that I wanted to do while I was thinking. I really haven't played much since last time. But one thing that I realized watching some other Let's Players do, and other Twitch streamers do, is that I can do steel. In fact, I should do steel. Just because steel chests are a thing, steel axes are a thing, and I don't need much to get steel plates, but it'd be good to get steel onto the line. It opens up a lot of things. So many things. I did not realize how many things it opened up. And we'll need it for a few, miscellaneous things. I'm just gonna get research it, getting it out of the way. Because the main thing we're gonna do with these 1.4 thousand transport belts is we're gonna start working on making sure that we have everything we need. So, first order of business is, this is still a learning playthrough. I still don't remember everything there is about this game. And to really make it clear, what I mean when I say that is I don't remember exactly what these ore sorters do. I mean, I know that they make sapphire, or they take sapphire. Probably don't need 1,000 sapphire. Alright, so I have a slag, I have this, and I have that. Now, can I actually burn this? Because I don't remember if I can. No. Iron ore cannot be smelted. Alright. That's what I thought. Iron can be made in iron plate by using limestone, iron ore, sand casting, and fuel rod. Right. Can't do any of that. Okay, so not yet. Answer is not yet. Okay, put down a chest. We'll put to the chest. Let's do those things. Alright. Anyway. Beautiful. What we need to do is, we're going to need to pause this for just a second. Just put it like this, put it like this. Because we're going to make one giant place where this all gets made. So we're going to make a smeltery today. We're going to make a sorting facility today. We can make space for sorting as soon as everything clears back up. Beautiful. Pick all this up. All right. Now I don't want to expand here more than I absolutely need to. So I think what I'm going to do is, since I want things to expand this way, and I don't want to encroach too much, I think I can get one more in here without really too much stress, but after that we're going to make it here. So I put iron here, and no, actually, you know what? We'll just do everything on the left side. So we'll do iron, steel, copper. Just one line of each for now. Get rid of all this stuff. In fact, the first thing I'm going to do is make some steel here. I want a steel pickaxe. This takes a long time to make. Alright, well, we'll leave that alone for now. Take out. There we go. I don't need that much steel. There we go. Leave that alone for now. Alright, so what we will do is, I think bobmonium and whatever else I can put to the right here. And what we will do is we'll have, since bobmonium is going to go here, I'm going to put iron right below it, right below where all these are. Make space for everything. Let's go ahead and do that. So we have ore crushers. We need assembly machines. So we're going to make space for this just in case we need it. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Dare Gaming Noob. How are you doing today? It is a nice Saturday here. Alright. Put this down, put it up here. Now let's see, I have to make sure I have everything kind of correct. This is what happens when you don't play for a week. You kind of forget things. Then 2, 3. Now we did these ratios earlier, and this doesn't quite work out. But I think that dealing with a single line will be easier than a double line, and I'll just leave space for later. I'm doing pretty well. I'm sorry to hear that you only have 1 hour left on your Saturday. That means that you are in Europe somewhere. Kind of makes sense from the first part of your name, right? I only have a single screen, so if it takes me a minute to respond, just understand that's why. I'm not so fancy as to have 2 screens. Okay. So this one's going to be ready for iron. Yeah, I know where Austria is. I've never been there. It's one of the places I've always wanted to see. I live in the Pacific Northeast of the United States. I need to turn these all around. This is what happens when I talk and look at things at the same time. There we go. I mean, if you really want to ship me a monitor, I'm not going to say no, but don't worry about it. That's one of my plans, is to get a monitor going. So don't worry about it. I do appreciate the offer, but don't worry about it. No, it's okay. I mean, you know, I like to consider a young streamer. So that's why you see guinea pigs as opposed to my wonderful face. Now, let's see what I want to do. I'm okay with this Babonium being in this kind of weird position. I think if I move everything up, I'll have more space. Let's do that, because I don't think I'm ever going to have more Babonium. Well, no, that's not true. I could have more Babonium. Yeah. Okay. So we want a space for another one, and then we have a space for a third one, just in case. Alright, beautiful. That's good. I'm going to keep it right there. Alright, so let's make some space for the lane. Okay. Alright, so we will drag this down, and what I want to do is we want to drag it basically below where do I want to put it? Let's see. I do like the idea that the science is so far away from everything that I don't really have anything else to use for, so I can use this as an input area for now. That works out good. So if we put this here, and yes, this is kind of abusing the mechanics of far reach, but that's okay. And beautiful. So that's going to be our iron line. So 2, 3, 4. It's going to be something else. This will be copper. We have iron, steel, and anything else, and copper. Alright, that's good for now. That's a good first entry. We can always have more first entries. I don't plan on building anything in this area anyway, so it'll be a good entry into the bus. I always make it worse better later. Only visit when it's not so cold. Like in summer, we have about -6 centigrade. Do you mean in winter? And yeah, the ore crushers are from a mod. So I'm playing Angel Bob's, Angel's ores with Bob's factory. And I also have Pyanendins, which is basically, let's put it this way, it introduces a bunch of new ores, introduces a bunch of new recipes, kind of changes how circuits work, kind of changes how things are made, how factories are made. So what I'm building now is basically, ooh, and I can keep stone right here. This is pretty good. And so basically what it does is it makes the game a lot more challenging. That's the really long story short. To the point where a normal run through of Angel Bob's will run about 200 hours or so. It could get cooler. Yeah, I was actually born in Europe, so I kind of know that it's a little bit chillier there than where I am. I wish it wasn't so chilly, but you know, what can you do? Ooh, there's an idea. How awesome this is gonna be. This is gonna be great. And bring all the stone together. This is all right. This is actually starting to work out because this stone doesn't get sorted until it turns into slag later. So we have 2 stone. We're going to make a blueprint copy of this right there. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to make extra space, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, just in case I want to increase my space here. We're going to get a quick tech really quick. There is nanobots. We did do nanobots. All right. Now, nanobots will make this easy as soon as I can find them. Here we go. It's okay. I don't blame you. I understand how that goes, where you start a game and then you're like, you know what, I kind of lost interest. For me, the biggest thing is that for whatever reason, even though this is much harder than normal Factorio, I've never actually finished playing normal Factorio. And a part of me is going like, well, why did I, want to do that? Why don't I finish normal Factorio? But I don't know, for whatever reason, I just want to do this, so. These wires are so ugly. Oh well. What can I do? Can't be perfect. Did I make lights? I did do lamps. Lamps will be something I'm going to do next. So anyway, that nano emitter is kind of cool. Why build things when you can have it build for you? Hmm. So you might have some old mods that are stopping you from being able to play? Let's see. Oh, I see, I see, I see. So you saved a game with some old mods and those mods no longer exist. Uh, yeah, that can be very frustrating. Especially if the game doesn't want to start up because of errors. I can really empathize with that. My best suggestion, I think, for you would be don't be afraid to start over. Um, so I actually started this playthrough over, even after 12 hours. This is my second time trying this. And it's just because I looked at what I was doing and I was like, you know, I can do a lot better in 12 hours. Uh, so I went ahead and restarted. And honestly, I can say I'm very happy I did, because I finally am able to kind of say, okay, here's some things that I learned. Now how do I make them better? And you're telling me this is perfect. Alright. I'm a happy camper now. 2, 3, 4. Some more undergrounds. What am I running out of? I'm running out of something. Copper plates. Okay. You're always scared to die, so you always build a wall on some guns. Yeah, you know you can play without biters. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to play without them if they're too much for you, or if you want to tone them down, you can tone them down. They're practically every single person who plays this game, who is not doing it for achievements or whatnot, turns down biters or even turns them off. Like even for this one that I'm doing right now, I turned off expansion. I like biters, but I also don't feel like they give a lot of benefit to the game. I feel like they could really be done a little bit better. Maybe if they were a little bit less aggressive. But whatever. Like I said, don't feel bad if you want to turn them off or anything like that. And sorry for that. Close out of that. this is weird. Need to make a chest so I can put the blueprints in there. Oop, that's not what I want. And I'm getting my hotkeys mixed up. Beautiful. Alright, anyway, let me get some lights. We have lights, let's get them. Do one light. Oh, symmetry. One light, two lights, three lights, four lights. Six lights. Beautiful. So once I'm done at this area, I'm going to actually go back and show you kind of what I did before in this mod pack. Because what you saw before, where I was kind of walking around on the top, was the entire science area. So let me just go through that right now. Let's see. Do you know how to install it? Because I got a new PC. When I go home on the store, I need to buy it. Double check, because if you bought it directly from the developer, from the Factorio website, you should be able to log in to your account from there, and you'll get a download for the game again. You know, assuming you didn't get it on Steam. If you did get it on Steam and you're getting that kind of an error, I would probably, if you have a record, you know, in the email that you got, like when you bought the game or anything like that, I would email developers and see if they can help you out. Because I can imagine that, you know, if you say, hey, listen, I bought the game, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it back, can you help me out? I don't think that they're gonna say no. They seem to be pretty cool. So really quickly, just wanted to show you that this is my Red Science automation for this mod pack. All that you see here is to automate Red Science. I'm just gonna put some lights and go over it. Gotta make sure that I have enough lights for everything. There we go. Let's make sure we have enough tailings ponds. Ooh, we are running out of tailings ponds. Need to make some more. Let me just make more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay. So I can get rid of that. That's good to know. Alright, so tailings ponds basically is waste. So we have a lot of waste. I probably won't need to expand much more than this, but the entire idea is that we have some greenhouses that take wood, and from the wood you get seeds, and from the seeds you get more wood. So you split the wood from the seeds, take it all out, you grow some mushrooms, you get some dirt from the soil, you wash the soil to get sand, you wash the sand to get better sand, you burn the sand together with ammonium, I don't know why, and some coal gas to make glass. And then you add the glass with wood, make beakers. You add the mushrooms together with coke to make whatever this dust is, and you add the 2 dusts to make red science. And then you cry at how hard it is. If you're trying to download what I have, I can give you a link in a little bit. Let me just get back to here and I'll throw you a link. Give me a second here. So that is a link to the basic mod pack, if you're looking at what I am playing right now. The only things you would have to add to it to match what I have is SpaceX and Factory Smell, and you'd be basically playing the same thing I'll be playing. What the hell? There's a blue tree here. Oh. Okay. That depends. How good are you at computers? The zip package is basically just the game without having to install anything, so you can put it on a thumb drive. If you wanted to play it just on any laptop you plug it into. The installer is exactly what it sounds like. So if you just wanted to just install it for you without having to worry about it, I would use that. But I don't think there's a wrong answer. Just make sure you're not like downloading the Linux version or anything like that, unless you're running Linux. Ooh, I'm out of copper coils. That's what I call a problem. Alright, I'm gonna start taking this apart. And there's my entire base unpowered. No, there are two guinea pigs. One is Jax. Jax is the long-haired one that is munching right now in front. And then Twix is apparently hiding in his house right now. Jax is the older one. Twix is the younger one. Jax tends to cause a little less trouble. He seems to be a little bit more calm. Twix seems to be a troublemaker. Beautiful. Gonna have enough for whatever we want. Why did I decide to show my guinea pigs? I thought it was just a little bit more unique. A lot of people just show their faces. I don't have any problem with showing my face at all. But that being said, I felt like, yeah, you know what? You know, everyone kind of shows their face, and I get to just watch people and see how they look. But I'm not very big streamer yet. I don't have a big following. I don't have a lot of people who watch me. So I decided that while I'm small, I might as well make the guinea pigs the stars of the show, so to speak. People seem to enjoy just watching it. It's a little bit more relaxing. It's a little less stress on everyone, I think. This way I don't have to worry about anything I'm doing. It's just, hey, guinea pigs feel like sleeping, they'll sleep. If guinea pigs feel like entertaining, they'll entertain. Oops. And you don't have to see my face when I make silly mistakes like that. Because I am very embarrassed when I do things like that. Alright, so that looks like it's about ready to go. So we want 2 lanes of iron, 1 lane of copper. Now, in my little booklet, I think I have inserters. Yes, I do. I want a 5 to 2. Do I have a 5 to 2? I have a 5 to 3. then I also want, oops. By 3 to 2. So we do not need so much right now. Do I have one? Beautiful. Would I like to introduce myself? I don't know. I'm not very good at that either. That's the other problem. But is there anything specific that you want me to introduce myself for? I mean, I've been kind of lucky where my name is... That doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, it does. Never mind. I've been pretty lucky where, you know, my screen name is basically the same everywhere. So if you find, you know, BS Peter on any other video game, it's usually me. That looks correct. That is not correct. Okay. So, you know, that's what I do. If you see me on other video games, so usually what I do these days. That looks correct once again. That doesn't seem right. What'd I mess up? That really doesn't seem right. I might have to get a better blueprint. Because these don't exist. Alright. Well, my name is my name. Peter is Peter. That's my first name. And you're 15, I'm double your age. I'm 30. I need to rip this out. This is not correct. Alright, well, that's a shame. Let me check really quick. I don't like doing this, but Factorio blueprints. Unfortunately, these are just not so good. 522. Something about my PC and my streaming program. That's below my stream. If you wanted to see what it is. I'm gonna delete this. It's apparently not good. But yeah, so I have a pretty decent PC, 980 Ti, 6800 unlocked processor that I OC'd a little bit, some OC'd memory. It's basically way too much. No, that is what it's supposed to be. That is very strange. Okay. Well, that is what it says it's supposed to be, so I guess that's what it's supposed to be. That makes no sense to me in my head. But then again, I didn't design these balancers, so it's not supposed to. Yeah, I do have 32 gigabytes RAM. I should be running it a little bit faster, but it's a little bit unstable. So I decided to not run it at the setting it gave me and just run it a little bit slower. So this computer can do almost anything I really want it to. I just don't have a big reason to, so. Yes, there is a Babylonian chest there. Okay, I was like wondering what's going on. I want you to have half of my copper. I want copper. Are we on iron gear wheels? We are out of iron gear wheels. Okay. Let's make some iron gear wheels. We have lots of sticks. I don't need any sticks. I built my PC by myself. It's actually the first computer I built by myself. I built it myself, and yeah, I'm pretty happy that I built it myself. It was really not that hard. You would think that maybe it would be more challenging, but no, really, it really wasn't. I built it myself in a couple hours, actually. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Sorry if I'm not thinking, I'm not talking very much, I'm thinking to myself just how I want this to be. Unfortunately, this is one of those weird situations where I kind of have to have everything done before I turn it on. So I just bit of a lull here. Now then, this is bobmonium. So we'll do that. Okay. So we have iron, steel, copper. Okay. And that actually looks correct because we want to have enough space for the sorting. And we know we need, how big is an ore sorter? Just so I know. Okay, so one ore sorter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just in case we want the same. How are we doing? Great. Okay. Yeah, I did have some trouble with the cables, so I kind of gave up halfway. So they're not nicely cabled. You know, if you've seen the pictures online of people who like make almost art with their cables, yeah, that's not mine. I am not an artist. Let's do that. That'll be enough space for everything. All right, so smelting columns. I definitely think that 2 is going to be more than enough for stone. I don't think I'm ever going to run out of stone. Okay. So we need to make a bunch of stone furnaces. We need... Let's check, actually. It's been a little bit since I've looked at it. Let's look at this block. In order to get 1, we need 47 and 11. So a yellow belt of iron is going to be a fourth of a yellow belt of stone. So that makes sense. So we're going to have a total of 4 things making stone. So I have enough space for another 2, so that's great. But we need 24 in each side. So we need a total of, right now we need 48 times 2, 3, 4, 5. 48 times 5 is about 250. So we need to make 250 of these silly things. Let's start that. Okay. We're also going to need quite a bit of inserters. I'm not going to make an entire line of everything immediately. It's just too much. We'll be waiting for it all day. But let's make just make 1 for now, and let's see how that goes. I believe there are aircraft in the Modcat. Let me check really quick for you. Yes, there are. There's some sort of aircraft energy shield and afterburners and I don't even know. I don't even know, man. Aerodynamics, gunship. See, we can make a gunship. I don't know why we would make a gunship, but we can make a gunship. Oh, we need a lot more yellow belt as well. That should be enough space. Because if we do... There. That'll be good. Get that babmonium up earlier. Mojo Bunny is my in-game wife. No, I'm kidding. She's my real wife. She does her own stream. Currently, she's doing Roblox streams. She should be streaming tomorrow. So we kind of decided to be like, you know what? We have nothing better to do with our lives, so we'll just stream. It is very true. Yeah, she's telling me that it's not true, but it's very true. She just doesn't want to admit it. You can make a lot of transport belts as well. Oh goodness. Well, let's just make like few hundred by hand, I guess. And the rest we can do by ourselves here. So let's get rid of this. Yeah, you should. She'll be streaming a little earlier than I am. Let's see. You said it's almost midnight where you are, so it's a 6-hour difference. So she should be streaming about 1800 your time tomorrow-ish, I want to say. Plus or minus. I think that's the current plan. You know, something like that. Something I want to check is, can I take from the chest? No, I cannot. That is unfortunate. I mean, I try to limit her to like a few hours, but I mean, like my streams, for example, I tend to play for about 2 hours. 2 hours seems to be a pretty good amount. And then if I want to keep streaming, because eventually I am putting all these videos on YouTube, I would just restart the stream at that point. So that hopefully that kind of answers your question. But yeah, hers is a bit more open-ended. And what is going on here? Stupid tree. Trees are always in my way. Gotta cut them all down. Alright, this one has to be a little bit different as far as I remember. Like I said, I don't need a full lane of iron right now either. I mean, a full lane of steel either. What I think it needs to do is, let's see if I remember now. It's been a while. Okay. And then we need to do this. I think otherwise it's the same. No. Oh, no, I did it wrong. Did it wrong. I get to sit here and watch me deconstruct this entire thing. What do I work for? Sure, I work as a dentist. So I fix people's teeth in my free time. Well, yeah, this is work, Mojo. This is work. You know what I do to make money is free time. She's shaking her head at me. No, 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 no. I'm the actual dentist. Yeah, that's what I thought this needs to be. Alright, so this needs to go like this and like this. And this needs to go one up. One more back. So this is here, this is here, this is here. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. There we go. I work for a company. I do not have my own practice. I need 24, I need 48. My hours are pretty reasonable. I mean, I just work standard hours what people work here in the United States. So, just, yeah, nothing too crazy either way. Oh goodness, we're running out of materials here. That's never a good thing. So we're gonna have to forego doing the steel for a second and just go on to the copper. I am going to run out of copper plates here in a second. It's not something you'd ever think you'd run out of, considering how much we had in the beginning. But there we go, we're down to our last 41. Now, what we will do really quick is make sure that we get as many of these inserters as we can here. So let's just put things down. Thankfully we have a lot of belt, so belt we don't have to worry about. Let's put our little blueprint down. Ah, no. Off by 1. Alright, and what we can do is, since I really need the coal really badly, there we go. Let's get some copper. Okay, well, have a good night. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate the follow. I'll be streaming here every Thursday and Saturday. Usually I try. Maybe not this next week or two near Christmas, but otherwise I'll be here. So, thank you for joining me. Have a good night. And if you fall asleep to me, hey, even better. It's like what happens to when I work all the time, so completely used to that. Get rid of all my crushed Chefrite. All at once. I think I still need a few more. Ah, almost there. We're gonna have to redo it all when we do factories too. Oh, factories too. Oh, why? Oh dear. Oh well, that's what this game is all about. Do something, refactor it. Do something, refactor it. Do it all over again. Alright, so steel is now ready to go. Now we just have to put miners in and power everything, but we are almost there. Alright, so to go back to our planner, in order to make a full lane, which we won't make, but in order to make a full lane we would need 30 electric mining drills. So that's obviously not going to happen. I don't have 30 electric mining drills worth of ore here. But let's make a little outpost. Actually, we could do the silly in the middle thing, right? That's what people do. They do this, and they put an electric pole here. They put a light there. We go this, and we go this, and we turn it into a blueprint. Right? I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't need it. Okay. So we have 45 electric mining drills here. So basically out of these 3 belts, we can make an entire blue belt. Or, I think it's better to do, is our old friend, blueprint book. That's not what I wanted to do. Read 2, thank you. These are rather expensive, but they're kind of good. So we'll keep using them. In the meantime, we can make more electric mining drills. Actually, no, because we have 45. That means we have 22, so we have about the same. We want to get more iron eventually. But eventually. Alright, so 1 iron is going to go right here. And 1 iron right next to it. Apparently really bad at placing things today. There we go. Not quite 2 full belts, but good enough, you know. Oh, uh-oh. Am I ready for that? Yeah, I guess so. I guess we are ready for it, right? Start smelting it. Start using it. Yeah, that is correct. Goal is to get a fully yellow saturated belt. We're not quite there. You can tell, we're not quite there. That's okay. Make a ton of stone. All the stone goes through here. We see the Babonium working. We want to cut this off. It's going to be effectively a 3-to-1 for now. Not really too worried about that. Beautiful. Our first iron is already working. Did I do something wrong? Let me just double check really quick. Oh yes, I did. So I've done this when I wasn't thinking. Alright, let's get rid of all of this. Let's drop it all again. Beautiful. Awesome. So we have to be careful because that is not too far. We already have a worm. Okay. So what we'll do while we are waiting for a few things, we're going to put a few more gun turrets. So again, not really anything super duper right now. I need to connect that. Forgot about that. Just something. It would help if I could execute, wouldn't it? Let's place another radar down here as well. There we go. Now we're making stone brick. Hopefully that didn't back up things too much. This is what I'm saying. I don't think this is correct. I feel like this is missing something. That's gotta be what is missing. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Now, I want to get my coal, let's get my copper going. Before I do anything else this episode, because I do need some more. There we go. I do need some more protection down here. I do not have any copper for my turrets. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. They can stack up in the... Slowly running out of coal. That's okay. I don't think I have any other coal right now. Some earth ore and things like that, but no coal. That's okay. We're doing okay still. Let's go ahead and put this thing. How do I want to start this? Because I want to do 24 of it. Let's start from this way. Yep, that looks good. 1, 2. This. So 6, 12, 24. Alright, 24. No, we are actually supply constrained. Kinda does make sense though, because we would need more than one yellow belt to do all this. It's pretty good. Alright, let's get some more belts. Here we go. That should be our copper. That looks like it. Now, I'm gonna make some storage space here. I think that's too much. We'll do 3. Oh. Well, it's a good thing. I notice that now. Let's put you in here for a second. Can't believe I forgot that. That would have been a disaster. Let's cut this off. Let's put this here. Put this here. It's not what I wanted. I want it to fill equally. Just want a little bit of it. Let's get this copper. That's what happens when you're low on copper. Let's put it here so we can get started. Just need like 6 more inserters. There it is, 6 more inserters. I think I need more than 6 actually. I'm just bad at math. No, it is, that looks like 6. Alright, beautiful. This and this and this. There we go. Oh my goodness. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, once again, just bad with math. Really bad with math. I don't need a 5 to 2 at all. Oh, this is something I need to fix before we finish this episode, because we are going to wrap up for first session. We're going to start the second section right after. But I need to reset the stream a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Put some more. Ooh, not radars. Gun turrets. Right. It's okay. We'll use the radars eventually anyway. Alright, well, let's catch it before it gets too crazy here. Catch. Good news about that stone is it doesn't smelt, so you don't have to worry about it, you know, gunking up the furnaces. Put it in there. Put this in here. Put this in here. Put this in here. This in here. Here we go. Perfect. I can take out this 5-2 monstrosity. There's a lot of resources that I get back. And actually, I know what I should be doing with the other one. I should be storing it. Some things do require stone. They don't require stone brick. So let's work this really quick. 4 to 2. Be pretty easy. Okay, so we will. Beautiful. Okay. Everything is now working. Everything is producing byproducts. Everything is making things. We have an almost compressed belt of everything. Not quite everything, but, you know, some things. Everything is powered. Everything has fuel. We've got maybe half of our capacity in copper, half of our capacity in iron. So this is kind of interesting to see that the efficiency of these is not the same as it is in vanilla. And you can see we have completely full belts. These are completely full, and this is what they make. So I have left enough space that I can move these apart and basically turn these into 2 belts. But I won't do that for now. I think we have more than enough. Honestly, I think I'm making more than enough steel anyway. I think I am. I don't think I need this much steel to begin with. So what we'll do is we'll take half and we'll do this. That way when this gets kind of done, which it already is, I'll always be putting more to steel. I mean more to iron. I need iron more than I need steel. Okay. So with that, I'm going to wrap up this episode. I'm going to restart the stream in a little bit. We were done putting things on belts. Next up, we're going to do some more research because we have to start protecting our base. Our base is not going to survive long with these biters down here, these biters up here, and well, that's not biters, thankfully. But we're not going to be able to sit in safety for long, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to have to get better guns. With the steel plate, I can now actually make better bullets in a little bit. There we go. Just something. A little storage spot here for everything. Because I do want a buffer. And I've noticed this makes a pretty good buffer. Especially with how big the stack sizes are. Each of these is thousands upon thousands of material, so pretty easy way to... Here we go. Pretty easy way to just do everything. Alright, like I said, we'll be ending the stream now. I'm going to be restarting it in just a second. We're going to continue researching. We have a couple things that we need to do really, really badly before things get way out of hand. Alright, see you next time.